This episode of Still Single is brought to you by Summer's Ass.
Wait, what?
Well, you do have your father's butt.
Derek, what does that have to do with anything right now?
Well, before they left, your dad and Cosmo asked me to do them one more little favor.
Which was?
To promote the hell out of your father's ass.
Are you fucking serious?
Derek, we're not even 2 minutes into the episode, and already things are getting out of hand. For once, can we just have a normal intro? And also, you guys really need to stop ignoring the sponsors I've gotten for you, because sooner or later, they're gonna get angry and try to sue us.
Yeah, not now, Mandy. The grown-ups are talking here. Summer, since this sponsorship is a family affair, would you like to read the ad?
I want nothing to do with this ad. I'd rather describe Donald Trump's dick in great detail than talk about my father's ass.
Wait. You've seen Donald Trump's dick?
Oh, don't judge me. It was a late night and we were on chat roulette and I was a little tipsy and having a very bad Tuesday.
Okay, so is it as small as everybody thinks it is? Because I remember it was
Derek, we are not going to have this conversation on the air, or anywhere for that matter. I refuse to let the show sink any lower, which is really saying something. Just read the sponsor.
Okay, jeez. What stuck up her ass?
Probably nothing.
That makes sense. Sounds like someone needs to get laid.
Your fiance needs to really loosen you up, Mandy.
Especially her butthole.
A little analingus never hurt anyone. Oh, or you could just do full-on fisting.
Guys, I do not need another image to get out of my head. Thank you very much.
It's not going in your head.
This episode of Still Single is brought to you by Little Bubble Butt Incorporations. We all know someone who has a face for radio, but do you know anyone who has an ass for TV? If not, Ivan Clemens has you covered. Rent his ass and use it for all your dirty promotional desires. His behind will always put your product first in line. His tush will give your business the push it needs to boost those sales. Whether you're a hot dog company or a church, Ivan's ass is definitely the perfect way to promote your business. Rent a cheek and watch your business peak. Want double the fun? Order the tail between two buns package where you can rent both sides of his fuzzy peach, and as an added bonus, he'll even stick your product in a special place. And for a limited time only, you can order his full moon special, in which he'll walk the streets of any city you request at night in assless chaps with your business or product temporarily tattooed to his ass. His caboose will give your business a boost. Little bubble butt.
Well, that was extremely disturbing.
No amount of therapy will get me through this. Derek, please tell me you charged them for this ad slot and this wasn't some family-based charity.
I did.
How much? I mean, please tell me you extorted the crap out of them for this.
Summer, we shouldn't be discussing this on air, but how much?
No. I didn't charge the money.
What?
But
Cosmo promised me that he'll let each of us choose something from his dildo shed.
Oh, great. I was one dildo away from paying my rent. That's how I pay my rent now, because apparently our currency went from cash to things we stick up our ass.
Summer, if that was the case, you would have enough dildos to pay for everyone's rent in New York City.
That's not the... Just start the show.
Come on now. Here we go. I'm still what? I'm still single. I don't know what to do. I'm still single. I have no reason nor a clue why. I'm still single. Why must I wait? I'm still single. Someone find me a date. Someone please find me a date.
Welcome back to Still Single, the only dating show where we try to figure out why no one wants to pull apart those cheeks and take a peek.
Derek, can you use one that's less disgusting?
Oh, well, you kind of put me on the spot here.
I got it. Let me... Welcome back to Still Single, the show where we try to figure out why no one wants to beat your bum like it's a drum.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking right now.
So, Summer, how was your weekend?
Oh my god. It was so good.
Oh, so did your vibrator of the month finally come in?
No, I think it might have gotten lost in the mail, and I'm so bummed about that. This month's theme was the Monster Mash, and I was really hoping I was gonna get sent the King Kong dong with the attachable death grip.
Summer, that sounds extremely dangerous.
It's only dangerous if it's your introduction to choking, Mandy.
Hey, well, I'll make sure to steer clear of that. But, Summer, I'm very concerned for you. A little bit more than usual right now. These things they keep sending you sound horrifying. That one sounds worse than what they sent you last month.
Which one was that one again?
I think she was talking about the vibrator with 5 different heads and has the thrust and rotate booster.
Oh, you're talking about the Mambo number vibrator. It's only dangerous if it's your introduction to orgies and or fisting.
It's a wonder you haven't destroyed your uterus.
My uterus is fine, thank you.
If you thought those were bad and dangerous, you should have seen some of her DIY sex toys.
They have never been that bad.
Oh, really? Well, why don't you tell us why you stopped using them?
Because Olga, my cleaning lady, gave me an intervention after she found me passed out in my apartment from autoerotic asphyxiation 15 times in 1 month.
Oh my god.
I rest my case.
15?
Yes. Anyway, let's get back to my weekend.
So, what did you wind up doing?
So, I've been super stressed out about work lately, for obvious reasons, and I decided to take this guy I've been seeing on a sexcation.
Sexcation?
You're joking, right? You don't know what that is?
Nope, I can't say I do.
Oh, come on, Derek. I expected better from you. Mandy's probably never heard of it either.
I have, actually. Thank you for not asking. I read about them in a magazine article.
Which article was that? In BAP Weekly?
No, I actually never heard of that one.
Really? Oh, you should check it out. It's a magazine that was practically made for you.
Cool. Maybe I will check it out.
Does BAP mean what I think it does?
Oh, hell yeah, baby. Bland ass pussy. She needs to add some
Derek.
seasoning on that.
Oh my god, she totally walked into that one.
Oh.
Yeah, I walked right into that one.
Okay, all right. So, what is a sexcation?
It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a sex vacation. I spent my whole weekend having hot, steamy, eye-rolling sex.
Summer, isn't that every weekend for you?
Okay, not every weekend. I do other things besides have sex. Do my taxes, laundry, grocery shopping.
Is that it?
Sometimes I play chess.
Still trying to live out your Queen's Gambit fantasy?
Yeah, but do you know how hard it is to find a Russian that's willing to play chess and fuck you afterwards?
Yeah, I do. Remember, I tried to find you one for your birthday, but turned up with nothing. I even tried the dating site Chekhov's Meet.
And I've been trying Communist Anonymous, and I still haven't turned up with anything. I'm actually checking my messages right now, and my inbox is still empty. Do you think it's my bio? Maybe it's my bio.
Summer, please get off that website. I don't want the government to flag us as a Russian sleeper cell or, among all the
Relax,
others.
Mandy. It's not like they're going to find anything suspicious in our browser history. I mean, besides pterodactyl porn.
Why is there pterodactyl porn in our browser history?
Oh, don't look at me. Seems like one of you two doesn't know how to open up a private browser.
Oh, come on! Like you guys haven't gone to work drunk and watched porn before.
No, Derek, we haven't. That's not a thing people do. Unless you're that British member of Parliament in the House of Commons. But other than that, it's not a thing people do.
Summer didn't deny it.
This isn't about me.
You guys, we're going to have a serious talk about using the internet, abusing bathroom privileges, and why pornography is not appropriate workplace pastime or water cooler talk.
This is the 6th time this week.
Yeah, you got a lot of lectures. How about that? Maybe try changing something. Ever thought about that?
Okay, can we just save this lecture for after the show? Anyway, back to my weekend.
Right. The sexcation. So, how did that work?
So, first we got a hotel room downtown just to give us the feel of a vacation and going away somewhere.
Which one did you go to?
The Montel Inn. It's the perfect place for a sexcation. All their walls are double insulated with soundproof tiles to prevent any noise from getting in or out. Their tagline is the place where no one can hear you scream.
And that's
Ooh.
troubling.
Okay. I think that they didn't really think that through. But I see what they were trying to go for there.
That sounds amazing.
Doesn't
Oh
it?
my god, I bet you were having all types of kinky sex in there. I mean, that would have been so
Well,
much fun.
that's the thing is that the possibilities are endless. So we usually pick a theme for each sexcation. The last one I went on was Impact Play, Found Object Edition.
Impact play?
Oh, you poor, sweet, innocent little. Okay. In simpler terms, it's spanking, but with an added twist. We were only allowed to use objects we found in our hotel room.
Oh, okay. I love that idea. That's so clever. You always have the greatest stuff. All right, I'm gonna write that down. Right.
Just be careful with which objects you use if you're going to do this. Because my last sexcation was cut short because I spanked him a little too hard with a coffee pot. And I'm still paying my lawyer fees from that lawsuit, but I won.
Please tell me they disinfect the objects between stays.
Probably not. I mean, how do you disinfect an ironing board?
How do you not have like a string of STIs by now?
Okay, I keep myself very clean, thank you very much. You know, if we're not allowed to talk about your butthole, we're not allowed to talk about which STDs I've had.
Noted. Okay, so what was the theme for this one?
Roleplay.
Yes, okay, all right. So, I've been meaning to ask you for some help with that because I embarrassingly am really bad at it.
What? The guy who got kicked off of Forrest Hump, the porn parody, is bad at role playing? Are you telling me that the guy who loves porn with a plot is bad at role playing?
Oh, okay, you had to bring that up. Let it go, Summer, let it go. And just because I watch it and maybe dabbled in the porn industry doesn't mean it'll make me a good person at it. Like, I mean, look at frat boys. They watch porn all the time, and are they any better for asking for consent?
Did they ask for consent in porn?
Not really. Unless you're watching like Dom sub stuff, in which case they'll ask the Dom for permission to do certain things like masturbate.
Okay, but like for real here, the lack of consent showcased in those videos is concerning.
I mean, they're just fantasies, right? But I see where you're coming from. Maybe they should make a consent category and really sexualize the idea of it. Like, they get a hot girl sitting in the library reading her biology book on human anatomy. When all of a sudden, a hot, geeky guy comes over and asks, "Can I sit here?" She moans, "Yes, you can," as she gets turned on by the fact that he asked instead of assuming that he can sit wherever he wants. His bulge starts to swell because he's turned on by the fact that she can give him consent to sit. As they sit together, things start to heat up, and when he finally asks, "Can I fuck you on this table?" she quivers. "I love it when you ask me for consent."
Okay, I really can't tell if you're making fun of me anymore, but or they could just put a disclaimer on every video that they're just fantasies.
Well, that sounds like one way to just absolutely ruin porn. It's definitely not as sexy if they do that.
Summer, that sounded very detailed and very specific. Are you trying to reinvent your romance novel career?
Why, yes, I am. I'm still so mad about it. I mean, Willy Nilly should have been on the New York Times bestseller list. Anyway, I did use the sexcation to try and come up with scenarios for my next book. Role playing has become super important to my sex life and my writing career. I mean, it really helps me just visualize what goes into these books, you know?
How do you find somebody to role play with?
Oh, God, like dating apps, on the street, the dairy aisle, just wherever.
Well, do you try to find somebody specific to your scenario?
See, I guess I mean I could do that, but then sometimes it's extremely difficult to find the person who fits the character you want, and they're able to role play at it, so I usually just pick whatever I'm in the mood for. For example, it was such a struggle to find a Russian guy who looks like the guy from Queen's Gambit and can play chess. I was holding auditions 6 nights a week and I still came up empty handed.
Auditions?
Well, for potential candidates, I would invite them over to my house and ask them to play chess. I'd tell them we could only fuck if they could beat me, and they would get so angry. They'd say, "You didn't mention this in your profile. I don't know how to play chess," or "Why are you wearing a red wig?" Russian men in their 40s are so annoying. Anyway, a great alternative is actors.
Oh, right, because they know how to commit to their roles.
Exactly. I once did a session with this hot actor named Roy, and we did a therapist and patient scenario. He was the therapist and got super into it. He made me have a breakthrough and realize the reason I can be so emotionally distant is because I had nobody to confide in during my childhood. Also, because of my parents' neglect and my siblings' constant bullying, I've learned to build an emotional wall to protect myself so nobody can ever hurt me again.
Damn, that's deep.
You learned all this from role playing?
Yeah, he was one hell of an actor. I couldn't stop crying even when we started having sex.
Okay. Sorry. First of all, super sec. You were crying and you still proceeded to have intercourse? Like, couldn't have misinterpreted the crying was for something else?
No, I was pretty consensual in my consent. I mean, I wasn't about to let a good dick go to waste just because I got a little misty-eyed. Fun fact, tears are a shitty substitute for lube.
Sometimes you say things, and I get concerned for your well-being. I think you should actually go to see a maybe real non-roleplay therapist, and I don't
It's
know.
okay, Mandy. Sometimes you say things and I get very concerned for your sex life. But you know what? Let's just save all this for my obituary, okay?
Okay, so let's say I found my actor and he or she aced their audition. What's next?
You get your costume and your props and you start to roleplay. It's that simple.
Okay, but I feel like it's not that easy. Like, there is so much prep to do.
Well, it's not like you have to have rehearsal, Derek. You don't have to do that much work if you don't want to. Let me give you another example. So, during my sexcation last week, the theme was roleplay, but we didn't choose a specific scenario. We decided to do some improv.
Improv roleplay? How does that work?
We both brought garbage bags filled with random items and chose two objects randomly from each bag. For example, in our first scenario, I pulled out a red wig and a college textbook, and he pulled out a camera and an OnlyFans receipt. With that, we were able to create a backstory about a girl going to college trying to make it through medical school. But in secret, she is a huge porn star that wears a red wig to hide her true identity. I'm turning this into a book and calling it Anna Porn Tana.
Summer, please, for the love of God, tell me you did not just create a porn parody of Hannah Montana.
All I did was take an idea and make it sexy.
Oh, and it's a very sexy idea.
Thank you. I'm actually thinking of turning it into a whole book series. The first book is going to be called The Best of Both Dicks, in which Anna needs to choose between a small town dick and a big celebrity one.
Ooh.
And there goes my childhood.
Mandy, aren't you like 45?
What? No, I'm 27. Thank you. And I was like 12 when it came out.
12? You were still watching the Disney Channel at 12? Oh my god. You must be one of those Disney adults.
Well, anyway, just let me know when the pre-orders are out. See, what I'm struggling here actually is with committing to the scenario. Like, I don't know how to stay in character and improvise lines, and when's the perfect time to make my dick jump, you know?
Derek, are you serious? Did you not learn anything from Mrs. Galway's improv class that we had to take in second year?
To be fair, it was kind of hard to learn anything from that class. Like, we were in an abandoned warehouse, and she was slurring her words, and I'm pretty sure she was drunk the whole semester.
Well, yeah, what do you expect? She was a college drama teacher. But, Derek, what's the number one rule of improv?
Improvise?
No, it's say yes. And?
Yes, and okay, yes, and I follow that.
Hey, as for staying in character, you just have to believe that you are the character. Or better yet, you have to believe that the character is you.
Okay, all right. I think we're onto something here. Can we try something? Can we just like do a little scenario so I can practice?
Oh, yeah, sure. Mandy, give us characters.
like any characters? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mother and son?
Mother-
Ew, what
Oh.
the fuck, Mandy?
Oh my God! You want us to have a fake sex scene as mother and son? What the fuck is wrong with you?
We know what kind of porn
No,
you're
no.
into. Jesus Christ.
Oh, no wonder why you say you don't watch porn. God.
But she's not even
Not
into the
enough.
stepmom and stepdad. She just goes for full on.
I
Full on
did think
incest.
that's what you
Jeez,
meant.
Mandy.
You
I'd be
asked for
embarrassed
characters.
too.
I thought you were just going to improvise in a non-sexual manner.
Oh God! Well, you
God.
thought wrong. You know what? Make sure you clear your search history,
I
ma'am.
am disgusted. I knew you were a freak, but I didn't think you were a pervert.
Not a pervert.
If the shoe fits. Okay.
So
How
I would
about-
like this on record, not taken out of context. I did not say that.
You are a pervert. Okay.
Whatever, pervert. We'll just roll with it. Okay,
Anyway.
Derek, are you ready?
Absolutely. We're gonna get into character.
I'm
the son. You are
Hello?
the son.
Hello.
Mom,
I am the
mom,
mother.
mom.
Mum.
All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Hello.
Mom, can you bring back Tim's?
No, we have Tim's at home.
But Mom, I want Timbits.
Oh my God, this is why your father left, to get cigarettes and never came back.
Mom, you promised my therapist you would stop throwing that in my face.
Yeah, well, your therapist promised me he'd leave his wife for me, but here we are.
You're sleeping with him too? You're already hooking up with my math teacher and my swim coach. Why do you keep using the important men in my life to fill your void?
Maybe it's because I thought it would give you the motivation to be good at something. When I see something I want, I take it. Can you say the same?
No, Mom. When you see something, you destroy it like you did to our family.
If you had a son like mine, you'd do the same.
You can never understand the irony whenever you call me a son of a bitch.
It's funny because when people ask me if I have any regrets in my life, you're the only thing that comes to mind.
I wished Grandma swallowed you.
I think we all do, but more than that, I wish you had a brother.
Why? So you can fuck him too?
Have you looked in the mirror? I wouldn't touch you if I had a gun to my head.
Whoa. Okay. Guys, that's enough. That is wrong on so
I've never been
levels.
so into character.
Oh my God.
And it's getting way too dark, way too fast. Like, we're
God
gonna have complaints.
Damn it, Mandy. God damn it. Damn it. I was on a roll. This was my Oscar-worthy performance.
How are we supposed to fly high when you keep clipping our wings, Mandy?
Sorry, but I couldn't allow you to continue because I was afraid of where you guys were going to take the story and where it was already going.
You're such a fucking buzzkill. Anyway, I think we should wrap this up.
Today's episode is brought to you by Little Bubble Butt.
No. You know what? They didn't pay us, which means they aren't our sponsors. We will not promote them on our show until they give us the money.
Fine, I'll check my phone to see if I have a backup. Okay, let me see. Holy shit!
What?
I just got a notification from my news apps, and they just found a body of an old woman in your building.
Oh my God, let me see. 86-year-old Gertrude Cloverton was found dead in her apartment this morning. Authorities believe that she has been dead for over a week. Oh my God, that was my neighbor. She was such a sweet old lady.
Aw, hey, I'm sorry for your loss, Summer.
Do you know how they found her? How she, died?
Let's see. Authorities revealed that Miss Cloverton was a notable mail thief as they had found hundreds of stolen packages in her apartment. The death was autoerotic asphyxiation due to the use of a sex toy called the King Kong Dong with a detachable death grip that was originally addressed to Summer Clements. That bitch! Also, I thought they weren't supposed to reveal these kinds of details in the news.
Summer, calm down. And I said that was dangerous.
Will not calm down. That old bitch stole my dildo. She deserves to be dead. You know what? I'm going to that station right now to get it back.
Summer, you can't possibly be thinking about using it.
I'm not going to use it on me. I'm going to beat her children with it to get my revenge. Nobody fucks my dildo and gets away with it. Just motherfucking absolute bullshit.
And she's gone.
I hope she knows nobody's gonna bail her out of jail this time.
She'll figure it out. Anyway, this episode of Still Single is brought to you by Little Bubble Butt Incorporations. His perky cheeks will get your product popping. Little Bubble Butt.
have got to get another job.